I am the one and only Mr. Grimreaper 512, and welcome to another edition of Rip from the Silverscreen. Tonight, me and Dark Knight and at 7 are going to discuss and talk about the 1976 classic from author Stephen King. This is Carrie. This movie was directed by Brian De Palma. This movie stars Sissy Spacek, William Catt, John Travolta, and Piper Laurie.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about the plot, as always, and we're going to talk about we're going to talk about the plot in this movie about this. So, and go through all this. We will discuss its sequel sometime soon. We will discuss there was a television movie based back in 2002 that I never watched.
Yeah.
And the 2013 remake.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we will discuss that another day. Not right now. So,
Yeah.
alright. Here we go. Alright. Carrie White is a shy 16-year-old girl who lives with her fanatically religious and abusive mother, Margaret. We'll talk about her here in a minute. Here later.
Yeah, no.
Carrie's unpopular at school and is often ostracized by her peers, bullied. Carrie experiences her first menstrual period as she showers with her female classmates after gym class. Unaware of what is happening to her, she panics and desperately pleads for help. Believing herself to be bleeding to death, the other girls, led by the arrogant, popular, and beautiful Chris Hardison, who frequently bullies Carrie because she's a fucking bitch,
Yes.
pelt Carrie with tampons, laughing, chanting, "Plug it up, plug it up." Okay, I want to stop there right fucking now. And I want to talk about that. You see, me and Knight know what it's like to get bullied by dickheads.
Yeah.
Know
Oh, yeah.
what it's like to get for fucking assholes to be dickheads to you and stuff like that. And yeah, it's not good at all. I've been bullied a lot. So has Knight. I hated it.
So that.
I had to, whenever I wanted to, whenever I had to, I had to pick my fist up and knock some motherfucker out on his ass for acting like a fucking prick. And yeah, I think I feel Carrie's pain, but let's continue because I'm getting really pissed off right now.
Yeah.
A light bulb mysteriously breaks as Carrie reaches the height of her panic. Gym teacher Miss Collins breaks up the commotion, consoles Carrie, and tells her what menstruation is. Later, as the principal dismisses Carrie from school, Carrie becomes frustrated at both cigarette smoke emanating from an ashtray. Yeah, I know how that feels.
Oh, yeah.
I hate the smell of cigarettes.
So do I.
And at the principal repeatedly referring to her by the name Cassie. Her name's Carrie, idiot.
Yeah, for real.
She causes the ashtray to flip from his desk and shatter. On Carrie's way home, a young boy teases her and she makes him fall off his bike, with just one look.
Ah, deserve that.
At home, Carrie is abused by Margaret, who's a fucking bitch,
Oh, my God.
who uses fake Bible quotes. See? Oh my god. My friend, please tell me you won't turn out like this, dude, one of these days.
Oh, hell no,
Like
dude.
this
I'm not that
fucking,
dumb.
like this fucking bitch.
No, I won't do that.
Yeah. He goes to church. He does church stuff and stuff like that. And I'm afraid that he's gonna turn out like this woman. That
no.
he this fanatically religious person who takes the Bible way too seriously.
Oh, I don't know. Of course not.
Yeah, she uses fake Bible quotes to rant about menstruation being the result of sinful thoughts. That's how a woman's body is supposed to work, you dumb whore. Anyway,
Exactly.
and Eve being weak. Carrie is dragged and locked in a small, spatially decorated prayer closet and forced to pray for forgiveness. When she is allowed to go to her room, she gazes into her reflection, causing the mirror to shatter. Shocked, Carrie begins to assume she may have some kind of supernatural power. Wow, you think?
Hey, it's starting to show here, people.
Carrie's classmate, Sue, feels guilty for participating in the locker room antics. She fucking should. So she arranges for her boyfriend, the handsome and popular Tommy, to invite Carrie to the upcoming prom. Carrie is reluctant to accept, but is encouraged to do so by Miss Collins. Chris, who's a fucking bitch, furiously throws a tantrum and defiantly skips her attention to tormenting Carrie, resulting in her getting slapped in the face by Miss Collins, which she fucking deserves. Every second of that shit. Swearing vengeance, the fucking bitch recruits her delinquent boyfriend, played by John Travolta,
Oh boy.
Billy, who is a douchebag, to play a prank on Carrie. They slaughter pigs from a nearby farm and place a bucket of pig's blood above the stage at the school's gymnasium. I can feel it coming, and I'm really starting to get pissed off.
No. Yeah, no.
Margaret discovers Carrie's prom plans and attempts to abuse her again. Oh, poor girl. Having researched her telekinesis, Carrie asserts her power and stands up to her mother. Finally, Margaret responds by accusing Carrie of being a satanic witch, which she fucking is not, you religious bitch. Please shut the fuck up. At the prom, Carrie finds acceptance among her peers and shares a kiss with Tommy. Chris's friend Norma rigs the election and Carrie is crowned prom queen. However, Carrie's joy is cut short when Chris pulls a rope to dump the pig's blood on her.
Oh, God.
Chris and douchebag boy escape through a back door while the bucket falls on Tommy's head, knocking him unconscious. The audience is left shocked and speechless, but Carrie hallucinates that everyone in the gymnasium is laughing at her. Enraged, Carrie goes into a silent psychotic breakdown, which causes her to unleash I'll just say it. I'll just say it like it's supposed to be said. All fucking hell upon the crowd. The door slams shut. A high-pressure water hose assaults many people, including douchebag girl Norma, who is knocked unconscious. The principal is electrocuted. Miss Collins is crushed to death, and Carrie's entire episode attempt to run over Carrie. And Carrie's English teacher is electrocuted so badly that his body erupts in flames, setting the gym on fire. As the inferno rages, the enraged and entranced Carrie calmly walks out and locks the remaining students inside, sealing their fates. Later, Chris and Billy, the douchebags that they fucking are, who witnessed the entire episode, attempt to run over Carrie with a car. Oh, they weren't so lucky, weren't they?
No.
Carrie causes their car to flip and explode, killing them both because they're douchebags.
Bye-bye, bitches. Bye-bye.
When Carrie reaches home, Margaret reveals that Carrie is the result of a rape committed by her drunken father, and that Margaret enjoyed the experience. Because she's a sick fuck. That's why. Margaret says that sin never dies. As she comforts Carrie, Margaret stabs her in the back and chases her around the house with a knife. In self-defense, Carrie causes knives and sharp kitchen utensils to fly through the air and crucify Margaret. Overcome with anguish over her actions, Carrie loses control of her powers and incinerates the house, while she and her mother are still inside. Weeks later, Sue, the only survivor of the prom massacre and the only goddamn person that, like Carrie,
Yeah.
has a nightmare in which he lays flowers on the remains of Carrie's home. A for sale sign has been vandalized with the phrase "Carrie White burns in hell." Suddenly, Carrie's bloody arm reaches from beneath the rubble and grabs Sue's forearm. Sue wakes up screaming as her mother comforts her. This ending, this movie that I've seen multiple times and that pisses me off every fucking time I watch it.
Yeah.
Let's talk about I want to talk about this movie because it needs to be discussed that this young girl was
Yeah.
was horrifically I'm using that word lightly, horrifically abused every fucking chance that these pieces of shit did. Every pieces of every this girl was abused by her mother. This girl was abused by the bitches at school. People who are supposed to. She was abused. She was bullied. She was tormented. That's why she got. That's why payback. See, there's a saying. Payback is a motherfucker.
Yep.
Payback is a motherfucker. This girl. When you see, I'm not saying. I don't know how I don't know how to put it, and I don't know how to say it or talk about it without getting more pissed off. But I know how it feels to get bullied. I know how it feels to get mistreated by someone who wants to be a prick, that wants to be an asshole. So this night, we've gone through this shit before. Me and him have been bullied by assholes and stuff like that. And you know what I mean? I just, what is your thoughts, man, on this? On the movie Carrie.
Carrie, yeah. I mean, you have to feel, sorry for her because, yes, like Grim said, I too, him and I both know what it's like to be bullied. We went through that in high school and junior high. We have experienced this. People want to be, as he said, assholes and try to be better than the person they're bullying. So that they feel on top of workers. They're treating the other one like dirt, and it's not right. And I've been through that, and Brent's been through that. Yeah, it's the sorry for her. I mean, she's a shy 16-year-old girl, and her mother is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Dog crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. And so, and again, she doesn't know what's happening to her, and it's a normal thing. It's a woman thing. It's a girl thing. The girls go through this. Hey, yeah, that's what it is. She had a right to freak out. She didn't know what was happening, but you know what I'm saying? It's a normal thing that girls, when they're growing into women, it happens. That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's all I know. You know what I mean? I'm not going to get into detail or anything.
Yeah, I know this is y'all guys are probably looking at me saying, Grim, why do you look like you're about to cry, dude? Yeah. Sorry. Because, I know how it feels to get bullied. I know how it feels to have assholes torment you, make your life miserable. And I know this is a horror movie and stuff like that. I know y'all guys are probably going to say, well, Grim, she shouldn't have done what she did. She shouldn't have done what she did. But you know what? At the end of the day, people deserve to get what's coming to them. People deserve to get what's coming. Because people like this need to fucking burn.
Yeah.
People like this need to burn. It's not right that this girl, she is tormented by her mother. She is tormented by people at school. No one cares a damn about her. No one gives a shit about her. No one cares.
Nope.
She has no one to protect her.
No
At
one.
home or at school. And it's not right. It's
No, it's
not.
not.
It, see, God. See, God is supposed to be a loving. Is supposed to be loving. God is supposed to care. If that's the case, why is this young girl's life a living hell?
Yeah, really.
Why is this young girl's life a living hell? You see, I don't want to bring a religion into it. I am believe there's a God and there's a devil, but you know what? To say that to and for the mother to use the fucking Bible as an excuse to torment her daughter and to make her daughter's life a living hell is not right.
Nope.
It's not right. And see, she talks about sinning, she talks about burning in hell. I'm pretty sure the mother is burning in hell
Of course.
for what she has done to her daughter. And it's not right. But yeah, like I said, dude, I know you're a church fearing dude, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it again. Please don't turn out like this bitch.
Oh, I
Please don't
won't.
turn out like this bitch.
No, I won't. Like Graham, I believe there's a hell, there's a God, there's a devil. Yeah, I go to church. Yeah, and I don't take it too seriously. I just go do what I gotta do. I do it music-wise, and I do hear preaching, and that's all I do. But yeah, I'm not gonna take it that far. Like this damn woman in this movie. Oh hell no! I will never get my back because I'm not that stupid and I'm not that crazy. So,
And
not fair.
it's horrifying. It's horrifying
Yeah.
that this girl, she's going through puberty. She's at the age right now where she is supposed to be going through puberty.
That's it.
And it, her life is being made a living hell by people who are tormenting her. Her own mother is making her life miserable.
Yep.
And it's fucked up. It's
Is.
really fucked up. I've read the book. I've read the book, the original book, and I've seen this movie multiple times. And I gotta say that Stephen King knew what the fuck he was talking about when he was talking about this topic, bullying. When he was talking about people are get people this girl gets bullied so horrifying, gets bullied so horrible that she decides to fight back. She decides that she's not gonna take it no more. She's not gonna take shit from anybody anymore.
That's right.
When she discovers that she has those powers, she's gonna do every fucking thing she can to get payback
Damn right.
on someone.
Damn right.
But yeah, I don't mean to cry or I don't mean to get emotional and all that about this.
But yeah.
But this movie is hard. This movie's
Oh, yeah.
really hard to fucking watch. Especially I can't go through this. I can't go through the movie. Whenever I watch this movie, I can't watch it
Yeah.
because I start feeling I start remembering when I was bullied. I start remembering when I was tormented at school. When people used to act like call me names and stuff like that and shit like that.
Yeah.
I start. I'm not talking about her killing people. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that that's good. I'm not saying that that's right.
No,
But
no,
what
of
I'm
course not.
saying is, don't get it twisted. Don't twist my fucking words.
Yeah, no, yeah,
What I'm saying is that what happened to her, people deserve to get their ass handed to them. That's what I'm saying.
yeah, exactly.
There's a little thing called karma,
Yeah.
and karma's a motherfucker.
Oh yeah. Because they're gonna get theirs. That just goes to show you, dude. That's a good message from this movie. Is although they when they want to fuck with you, yeah. But at the end of the day, they're gonna get theirs. They're gonna come back and bite right on their asses.
Yeah, so I give this movie 10 out of 10, and I think
Same here.
Knight would agree with that
I do.
with that
I do.
sentiment. This movie deserves all the credit in the world that it gets, and not to mention the fact that you feel sorry for this girl, you feel sorry for her,
You do.
you feel sympathy for her.
Yes.
There's only two people that cared about her, and that was the teacher, one of the
Yeah.
teachers, and that was that girl Sue.
Uh-huh.
Now Sue, she started acting like a bitch too. But she started seeing the error of her ways.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you know what I mean. But yeah, I think that this movie deserves a lot of credit. And like, it's a very very good. It's a very cautionary tale for people for people who love to torment others. Karma's gonna bite you in the ass.
Oh yeah.
It tells you. See, this movie tells me, whenever somebody wants to fuck with you, karma is always gonna be there to bite you in the ass,
Oh yeah.
and it's gonna be your downfall, and that's the God's honest truth.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, let us know in the comments section down below what you guys think. Yeah, I apologize for being emotional and all that. I apologize, guys. But But yeah, let us know in the comment section down below what you guys think of Carrie. What is your thoughts on bullying? What is your thoughts on the topic of bullying? Let us know in the comments down below what you guys think and all that. I'm Mr. Grimreaper 2 with Dark Knight 7, and we'll see you on the afterlife. Peace.